Extension, rational numbers 10. Adding and subtracting fractions. Calculate, write your answer in lowest terms. Question number 6. Negative 1 and 1 over 3 plus negative 1 over 2. Step 1. Change mixed numbers to improper fractions. This fraction is okay, but this is a mixed number. So 1 times 3 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So the numerator will be 4 over 3. Keep the negative sign. Plus negative 1 over 2. Step 2. Find a common denominator and rewrite. So what's common to 3 and 2? That would be 6. So multiply 3 times 2. Multiply the numerator by the same number, so 4 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and 4 times 2 is 8. And don't forget to keep the negative sign. Plus 2 times 3, multiply the numerator by 3 as well. 2 times 3 is 6, and 1 times 3 is 3. And again, don't forget to keep the negative sign. Step 3, since both numerators are negative, add them together. The denominator stays the same. So keep the denominator of 6, and then add negative 8 plus negative 3, which is negative 11. And step number 4, change back to a mixed number. So take negative 11 over 6, and you can get 1/6 out of 11. Therefore, we get negative 1, and 11 minus 6 is 5. So that's negative 1 and 5 over 6. So negative 1 and 1 over 3 plus negative 1 over 2 is equal to negative 1 and 5 over 6. Question 7. 2 and 1 over 4 minus 2 and 5 over 6. Step 1. Change mixed numbers to improper fractions. They're both mixed numbers. 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9 over 4 minus 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. So 17 over 6. Step 2, find a common denominator and rewrite. So what's common to 4 and 6? That would be 12. So 4 times 3, multiply the numerator by 3 as well. 4 times 3 is 12, and 9 times 3 is 27, minus. And 6 times 2, multiply the numerator by 2 as well. 6 times 2 is 12, and 17 times 2 is 34. Step 3, since we're subtracting fractions, we're going to add the opposite. So plus negative 34. Step 4, since both numerators have different signs, one is positive and one is negative, subtract the smaller number from the larger number and keep the sign of the larger number. So 34 minus 27 is equal to 7. And since the 34 is larger, we'll keep the negative sign. So it's going to be negative 7 over 12. So 2 and 1 over 4 minus 2 and 5 over 6 is equal to negative 7 over 12.